This just in. How exactly does a multi-trillion-dollar tech monopoly convince you to throw away a perfectly good smartphone? Well, they invent a highly demanding, incredibly expensive software feature and tell you your current device is simply too stupid to run it. According to a recent report by Tanay Dumal at investing.com, Apple's massive shift toward artificial intelligence is not just a technological miracle. It is a brilliant, ruthless financial strategy. The company is leaning heavily into Apple Intelligence to artificially accelerate the iPhone upgrade cycle and force you into a brand new hardware ecosystem. Everyone is suddenly amazed by the convenience of on-device AI models. But the reality for the consumer is significantly more expensive, and the ripple effects for small service businesses trying to compete in an AI-obsessed market are highly concerning. Before you blindly hand over your credit card for a smartphone, we need to look at who is actually paying for this intelligence revolution and why your human expertise is the only thing protecting you from the exact same margin squeeze. Okay, to start, let's ask, why is your perfectly good phone suddenly obsolete? Well, because Apple shareholders are getting impatient. Over the last few years, the iPhone replacement cycle has lengthened to about 3.7 years. People finally realized that last year's camera is basically identical to this year's camera, so they stopped buying new devices. To fix this terrifying slump in revenue, Apple decided to leverage artificial intelligence. By tying their new, shiny Apple Intelligence features exclusively to highly advanced hardware, they are essentially telling consumers that their 3-year-old phones are completely useless. They are using the fear of missing out on the artificial intelligence revolution to force you back into the Apple Store. So how much will this robot actually cost you? The new phone is just the beginning of the shakedown. The technology will also create a massive new revenue stream through monthly subscriptions. Analysts estimate that a premium Apple Intelligence offering could be priced around $20 per month. If even 20% of their massive user database adopts it, it could add roughly 16% to Apple's earnings by 2028. But why is the richest company on earth suddenly nickel and diming you for a smarter Siri? Why is the tech giant actually panicking? Because artificial intelligence is terrifyingly expensive to build. More powerful AI features require massive memory capacity and incredibly advanced chips. Bernstein analysts estimate that the bill of materials for future iPhone models could rise by roughly 23 to 26%. Memory prices, specifically mobile DRAM, are expected to surge as demand for these AI devices explodes. Apple is facing a massive squeeze on their famously high hardware profit margins. They are transitioning to this new technology because they have to, but the cost challenges are absolutely staggering. So what does Apple's greed mean for your consulting business? It means the cost of doing business is about to skyrocket for everyone. Apple is a monopoly. They can afford to pass a 26% hardware cost increase directly onto the consumer while simultaneously charging a monthly subscription fee. You run a small service business. You absolutely cannot do that. As the underlying technology required to run artificial intelligence becomes more expensive, the cost of all your software tools, CRM platforms, and basic digital infrastructure is going to surge. But you cannot simply raise your consulting prices by 20% and blame it on AI integration. Your clients do not care about your overhead. They only care about the distinct, highly strategic human value you provide. If your marketing copy sounds like it was written by the exact same robotic assistant Apple is trying to sell for $20 a month, your clients will never pay a premium retainer. You have to strip the generic corporate jargon out of your funnels immediately. Get my 5-minute marketing fix. It helps you identify the exact spots where your messaging sounds like a cheap algorithm so you can replace it with the undeniable human clarity your clients are actually willing to pay for. Stop losing sales. Download my fix now. You can get it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? What is the absolute maximum amount of money you would be willing to pay per month just to have a robot confidently misread your emails? I'll go first. I would barely pay 50 Rand a month for Siri to continue completely misunderstanding my accent. Okay, your turn. Would you pay the Apple AI tax? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.